Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. And our broadcast team tonight, Greg Anthony here to my left and Steve Smith to my right. And the Hall of Famer, David Aldridge along the sideline. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for him.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. They've got McCaw, Leitner out there with Finley, then there's Šarić, and it's Garrett in at the 5 spot. And for Los Angeles, Odom out there with Garnett, then there's Chauncey Billups, and there's Bryant, and it's Terry in at the 5. Greg, it's going to be a battle of the boards tonight. You know what that's like. You played alongside some great rebounders.
No doubt about it. Patrick Ewing, Charles Oakley. I mean, Brian Grant, a lot of guys that earn their living wearing that hard hat.
And Portland starts out with the ball. Billups against Šarić. Here's McCaw. Šarić outside. Passes it to McCaw. Just 5 on the clock. Over Kobe. Tries to save it. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And here's Los Angeles. Odom kicks to Billups. Garnett outside. On the wing, Kobe. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. It's tipped. Here's McCaw, guarded by Kobe. Shot from 12. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Garnett outside. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. Shot clock at 5. It's intercepted. Here's Finley, guarded by Odom. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul could take you right out of it.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the Mobile One block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's McCaw. He's coming off a 16-point game again.
And not only was he creating for himself, he was setting up teammates with good shots.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. Here's Šarić. 6 on the shot clock. Here's McCaw, defended by Bryant.
And maybe it's the adrenaline talking, but they're 1 for 4 to start this game. Need to settle down.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
And when Garnett gets it that deep, the D is at his mercy. How about the extension when he's able to get up on that low block?
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Free throw good, Garnett.
And Garnett, a vocal leader, always trying to psych his guys up and get into the head of the opponent.
Šarić passes to Garrett. Here's McCaw. Fires the 3. Rebound, Billups.
And at a certain point, you just have to look to someone else to score for you.
Shot's good by Kobe.
Talented, driven, he puts constant pressure on your defense.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. To the middle, here's Saric, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And it's slammed in by Garnett.
And how fierce is Garnett down low? I mean, when he's close to the basket, he is aiming to make a statement.
This is his second attempt at the line tonight.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Garnett. With COVID shortening the season and the schedule, Steve, being tinkered with, do you think the NBA will make permanent changes to the season schedule?
Kevin, I don't think so. When everything gets back to normal, I think we'll be at 82 games and start, like we usually do in October, September for games. I just think the NBA has done a fantastic job of being able to adapt to this situation.
Here's Billups. Portland making their last shot. Pass to Odom. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Two shots.
No good on that one. So he comes up empty, missing both. For Portland, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Saric in the corner. Pass to McCaw. Here's the teardrop, and the layup is up and in. McCaw has got his second bucket of the night.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Billups passes to Bryant. Now here's Odom. Lakers working the ball around now. Inside. It's rebounded by Garrett. And here is Saric, hoping to put that miserable performance against Phoenix behind him tonight. McCaw kicks to Garrett. And there's the pass to Finley. Here's Saric. And he's good on the 3-ball. Saric has got 5 now.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now here's Bryant. He's just been too hard to handle at the offensive end. His scoring average is just under 34 points a game. Los Angeles with another miss.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And it's sent back by Kobe. Fast break, the Lakers. Here's Odom, feeds it to Terry. Outside, Billups. Here's Bryant. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
And Saric kicks to Garrett. Off target from outside. Los Angeles trails by 5. Here's Bryant. And it's Laettner with the rebound.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going.
And Los Angeles guys shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. Harper's out there with Bryant. Then there's Nowitzki. And it's LaFrance in at the power forward. Here's Farrell. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Harper. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. A chance now to check out how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
And I tell you, the excitement's starting to ratchet up a little bit as the tallies start coming in.
You look at Bryant. He stands at number 2 in the Western Conference. The fans giving him the backing he deserves.
No doubt about it. And it's been an outstanding campaign for him, and he's got to be a part of that starting lineup.
And it seems like the anticipation just continues to build each year around this time of the season. Gonna be a fantastic weekend. Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. Elliott is out there with McCall. Then there's Finley, and it's Garrett in at the center, filling out the middle. Here's Nowitzki. And it's Portland with the rebound. Last time they met was in Portland this season.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
If you don't have that one guy who gets you 10-plus boards every night, you just have to send more guys to the glass.
And the first one drops. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Well, the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed, but it's always existed. And the reality is this: you become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is. And they continue to control the glass.
Tries from 16 and misses it off the right side of the rim. Los Angeles trails by 6. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. To the paint, stolen. And here's the break. Here's McCaw, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Nowitzki outside. Back to Harper. Passes it to Bryant. Puts it up from 12. And it's Laettner with the rebound. Laettner's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's McCaw. A putback. It's good on the putback. Finley's got the lead up to 10 now for Portland.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up. Bryant with the tip. It's rebounded by Garrett.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Pass to Elliott. Plenty of space. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And now a 12-point Portland lead. Los Angeles calls timeout. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
There were some unforced errors, but they also created some mistakes through their intensity on both ends.
Nowitzki outside. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played, and he can't stop this drought. Another miss.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
They get the rebound. Garrett. Pass to Finley. A second chance effort. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Goes up the baseline, and it's sent back by Nowitzki. Now here's Cody, the fast break opportunity. Los Angeles with another miss.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Elliott the bucket. Los Angeles trails by 16. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Outside for Kobe. Looking to get it going. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Leitner's got 7 rebounds in the game.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
Here's Finley. Bryant with the rebound.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
To the inside. Nowitzki's shot is no good. And here's Portland. With momentum, 14 straight points. Elliott misses. And Los Angeles guys shooting like 21% from the field so far. Here's Bryant on the money with the open jumper. Bryant's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Here's McCall. He's got 8. But they recover it. Here's Leitner. Goes up again. Garrett with the bucket.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Harper the pass to Bryant. Fires it up. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Kobe's got 4 points in the quarter. And here are the Trailblazers now, and Portland with the ball. They're on a 16-4 run right now. McCaw, the pass to Elliott. Here's McCall. He's guarded by Harper. Elliott kicks to Garrett. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Shot clock at 2, and it's out of bounds to Portland. I'll retain possession. And here's what the schedule for the Lakers looks like. On Tuesday, and then on Wednesday.
And for their matchup with Phoenix. On paper, you'd expect them to come away with the win, but this might be one of those trap games where they let it get away from them if they aren't focused.
And they'll turn over. Did not get off the shot before 2nd violation. All right, a chance to check out stats for him.
And guys, I think the grind of the season is catching up with him a little bit. It comes across in his rebounding numbers. Over the past 5 games, they've taken a tumble. He seems to be wearing down a bit. Maybe tonight, though, he can get his legs back under it.
Farrell passes to Bryant. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And Bryant just plays without fear. In fact, he's constantly looking to score through the contact.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Sharch checked in for Elliott.
One shot.
Portland with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. He lobs it up. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop. And the Trailblazers lead by 13.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch.
That was a great pass once the double team came over. He hit the wide open man perfectly.
Trailblazers leading by 10. Saric outside. Shoots over Kobe. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant. The Trailblazers haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
Really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
And that one falls from Saric.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Saric nails them both.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
The pass to Garnett. And let's quickly go to our rookie leaderboard to find out which rookies have blocked the most shots this season. Our Odom is second.
And that ability to send shots away at the rim, so highly valued. It takes guts to put yourself in harm's way and contest those finishers.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
And they're having a lot of trouble at the line today. And unfortunately, it's the kind of day we've seen this team have a lot.
Good on the second free throw. Saric with it. He's got 15. Kicks it to Olajuwon. Passes it to Jordan. Saric outside. It's tipped. Just 5 to shoot. Here's the 3. They get it back. Viana. Oh, that's blocked. To the paint. Here's Kobe. And Kobe throws it down.
I love seeing Bryant just get up and go for it. His leaping ability never ceases to impress.
The dish now to Jordan. Viana, guarded by Garnett. Finley the pass to Saric. Trains it from beyond the arc. Saric has got 18 points.
Man, he's been on point, not forcing things, getting the most of his looks within the flow.
Phillips against Saric. And finished off by Bryant.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Saric against Phillips. And Saric kicks to Jordan. Olajuwon trying to break free. And it's Jordan. That time on the assist by Saric. And the Trailblazers lead by 12. Now here's Bryant. 13 points in the game. He feeds it to Garnett. Back to Kobe. Lays it up off the glass. Bryant's got 13 points in just this quarter.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Saric inside. It's guarded by Billups. The shot by Saric, no good. Los Angeles trails by 10. That shot, no good. Nice defense from Billups. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Lakers. He kicks to Odom. Billups passes to Odom. Bryant, that's for two. Again, Los Angeles.
Yeah, you got to know Bryant looking to shoot as soon as he gets the ball. The D can't give him any daylight.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
And missing your free throws usually changes the complexion of a game. Certainly did in that one.
Especially on the road. Each miss fired up that crowd even more.
And the Lakers making a change here. Terry's checked in. Los Angeles on D. 8-point game. The drive by Jordan. Good.
Yeah, just a good job here in the second. Pounding it inside, getting good looks right at the basket. Big reason why they're in front.
Los Angeles trails by 11. Pass to Garnett. Top of the key. And that one goes long.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And let's see some of the numbers here on Kobe Bryant. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so. He's putting up 31 points per, almost 3 steals and 6 rebounds. And you love his anticipation, all those steals. He's always a step ahead, reading plays before they develop.
I mean, high-level feel for the game allows him to gamble with a purpose. Does he get burned once in a while? Sure, but not as often as he guesses right.
And he needs to get back to what he was doing in that first quarter when he was in attack mode, drawing fouls and getting to the line.
Saric nails them both. And Los Angeles guys shooting at just about an even 40% from the field for the second quarter. Here's Terry, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Lakers have gone 8 of 13 from the free throw line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line. Shoot 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Terry. Portland leading by 11. 1:24 left here in the second. Here's Saric. No good off the front iron.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
For Los Angeles, they have had 15 tries at the line. They've made 10. Free throw, good, Bryant. And for Portland, they're shooting 39% from the floor. Not their best. Pass to Saric. with the block. Bryant looking over the floor. It's good. Bryant's got 22 points.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Phillips against Saric. Phillips at the block, and he recovers it. The shot by Saric, no good. Fires from deep, drills it from outside. Saric has got 10 points in the quarter.
I like that approach, playing inside out, forcing the defense to scramble.
Phillips against Saric. Outside Phillips. Down low. Here's Bryant, and he was able to put up in time, but doesn't fall.
Yeah, locked down D. When Jordan really gets after it, his athleticism can be overwhelming.
And so it's Portland, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Checking out the Trailblazers. Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
What stood out to me more than anything else was how hard they got after it on the offensive glass. They were keeping possessions alive and converting those rebounds into points. Take away those extra points, you're not in this position, Ernie.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
Well, it's good to be physical, but there's a line that you don't want to cross. You can't constantly give up free throw chances by fouling guys too aggressively. You have to get back in this game by staying poised, smart, and avoid fouling.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. Here's Phillips. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So for the Lakers right now, we've got Garnett. Kobe is out there with Chauncey Billups. Then it's Odom. And it's Terry in at the 5 down low. Saric passes to Garrett. Here's McCall, guarded by Kobe. It's deflected. Inside. Kobe draws the double. Garnett outside. Back to Kobe. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Clearly a foul.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And Kobe drops them both. Here's Saric. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. And so Bryant will bring it up for Los Angeles. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Count that one. Garnett's got 11.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
Here's McCall, defended by Bryant. 90 seconds now into the second half. Garnett against Saric. It's tipped.
Ooh, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
Trailblazers leading by 5. Knocks it loose. Kobe with the steal. A finish, and finish off by Bryant.
And Bryant has always gotten credit for being a fierce defender, clogging and digging, jumping on those steals when they present themselves.
A 3-ball. McCaw misses.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
And Bryant gets it to go.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight, and they're close to taking the lead.
To the middle.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Phillips kicks it to Odom. Left side, Kobe. And Kobe throws it down hard.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
And it has them at a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Garrett dishes to Saric. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. McCaw misses.
I'll tell you what, he's been off target all night, and his teammates have had to rally.
And Kobe throws it down hard. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Knocked away. McCaw, the pass to Saric. Here's Garrett. Off target with his 3. And here's the Lakers. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Bryant, that's for 2, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Wow, defensively, for some reason, they've come out flat here in the second half.
Portland trails by 3. Here's McCall. 8 points for him. Shoots it up. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Bryant's got 36.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now Finley. 10 points for him. 5 to shoot. Here's McCaw. Portland again missing.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Kobe's shot is off. Portland trails by 5. And Saric kicks to McCaw. But he stays with it.
Wow, another opportunity. Just everything going their way. Pretty much the story of this game.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a 6th sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Here's Kobe. And that one is off. And it's Portland the other way. Start a 3-game homestand with that game. Finley the pass to Saric. Here's McCall. Over Bryant. McCaw misses.
The defender took away the airspace, crowded him. That changed the shot.
There's the 3. The Lakers keeping it going. A new 14-second shot clock. A shot by Odom, no good.
Went to the fadeaway. Didn't need to, though. Probably cost him some points.
Saric looking around. Here's Laettner. And they're unable to get the time basket there. Los Angeles leading by 3. Phillips dishes to Kobe. The three. Portland grabs the miss. Leitner's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after to the paint. Here's Finley. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Finley brings a lot of athleticism to that position. Can throw it down as well as stroke it from deep.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shoot two.
The first one falls, and Los Angeles with some change.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
And the free throw, no good. Los Angeles leading by 12. And Bryant wide open. He shoots. The basket good off the assist from Phillips. Phillips has got assist number 8 now on the night. McCaw, the pass to Šarić from the baseline. Viana, defended by Nowitzki. Lets it go from deep. The shot by Šarić, no good.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
Shoot two.
And he makes the first. Both good from the line that time. 27 seconds left to play in the third. Phillips kicks to Kobe. 17 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Phillips against Šarić. 5 on the clock.
Well, he bailed him out with that one. The shot clock was low. You got to just play straight up D. That is not the time to take a foul.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile One block.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
Five seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Bryant. The 19-footer is on the money. Bryant's got the lead up to 14 now for the Lakers.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
And so it's Los Angeles with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Well, they trailed by a bunch, but once they got going, the comeback was on. We'll take a quick break and let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court right now for the Trailblazers, they've got Šarić. Jordan is out there with McCaw, and it's Garrett in at the center position. On the wing, Kobe. They double-team Kobe, kicks it out to Garnett. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Portland trails by 14. And here is Šarić. The pass to McCaw.
Coming out of halftime, he wanted to start strong, yet the opposite happened.
Bryant drives in. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Kobe Bryant taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Bryant.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Knocks it loose and stolen by Billups. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And after a first half in which their offense shot under 40%, they've got the lead, and they should count themselves to be lucky.
There's McCaw. Garnett with the block. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Garnett. And Portland making a change here. Finley's checked in. And stolen by Billups. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Bryant passes to Terry. Down low.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Jordan kicks to McCaw. Shot clock at 6. Oh, good on the triple.
But the effort's been there for him, just not getting the results.
It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. Traps in the tray. Kobe's got 45 points.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Inside, Garnett. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist. And the Lakers lead by 21.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
To the inside. Stolen by Terry. Bryant, that's for 2. And again, it's the Lakers.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
And it's blocked. And now in transition, here's Phillips. Here we go.
And Billups is a clutch performer, someone who isn't afraid of taking big shots. I just love how fearless he is.
Steve, if you were playing in this era, how engaged do you think you'd be on social media?
That's a great question, Kevin. I think a lot, because I think right now that's just the way this era communicates. And obviously there's some negatives to social media, but there's a lot of positive from a standpoint of being able to reach your fans, get your message out, especially what we've been going through in this time for our social injustice. But I also think there's a lot of marketing and branding opportunities through social media.
Leitner's checked in for the Trailblazers. And so Billups nails both of them.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
And Kevin, they've been committing a lot of turnovers here. Taking care of the basketball is the #1 priority right now in that huddle. They've got to tighten it up.
So both teams changing it up here. And so Bryant will bring it up for Portland. Pass to Leitner. It's stolen by Bryant. Ball's knocked loose. Ramsey passes to Kobe. And it's Leitner with the rebound. Leitner's got his 16th rebound on the night. The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. To the paint. Terry grabs the board. Terry's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Bryant, that's for 2. Los Angeles with another miss. Bryant against Harper. Bryant passes to Willis. Greg, we are in an era of positionless basketball. We know the All-Star game now has a 2 backcourt, 3 front court position as opposed to 2 guards, 2 forwards, and a center when you're voting. Should they get rid of those designations entirely?
I tell you what, I think you could make a strong case for that. When you go back to last season, many felt Jimmy Butler got robbed of a starting spot.
Yes.
I think, listen, this is the fans' vote. Why not the 5 top vote getters? I don't care if they're 4 guards. If the 5 players that the fans want to see the most play a certain position, then so be it. You know, they're not going to play all 48 minutes. You're still going to have your 7 other spots to kind of balance out the roster. I say just let the fans tell you the 5 they want to see, and let's go play.
Garrett dishes to Bryant. Pass to Leitner from 12 feet out. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And it's the Lakers ball. They're on a 15-4 run. Pass to Bryant. It's deflected.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And that one's good, Leitner.
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
Los Angeles leading by 23. And the pass to Ramsey. Here's Felder. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession. And for Portland, they're shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. Harper against Saric. Here's Leitner. Here's Garrett. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
Passes to Bryant. Down the stretch of last season, Greg, we saw some teams resting healthy players, even ones out of the playoff hunt. Only got fined, but is the amount, which I think is about $25,000, is that enough to discourage that tactic?
You know, I don't think it is. Not when team revenues are measured in the hundreds of millions. You got to do more to keep them honest, but by the same token, you know, if I get $100, $200 million invested in the guy, I want to protect my investment. And so if I can rest them here or there and prolong their career, I think my organization's all the better for it.
Just 5 on the clock. Goes up to the stripe. Finley with the rebound. Portland trails by 19. Lots of room. Ramsey with the rebound. And Los Angeles guys shooting the pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. Bryant is doubled. To the middle. It's stolen by Sharks. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Here's Finley. Terry grabs the board. Terry's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Trying to get something going. Shots good by Ramsey. And the Lakers lead by 21.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
Saric against Harper. Here's Finley. Out to Saric. Releases. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Los Angeles leading by 21. Outside, Kobe. He dishes it to Harper. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Pass to Bryant. Outside Harper. From outside, off the mark. The Trailblazers shooting 32% overall right now. Not one of their better showings. Pass to Leitner. Back to Saric. For 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Kobe's got 6 rebounds in the game. Well, in the dunk contest, we saw Michael Jordan take on Dominique Wilkins. These days, not as many star players are participating in these skills competitions, like Greg the Slam Dunk.
I think it's a great point you raised, Kevin. And I think in part because back in that era, the reality is guys didn't make the kind of dollars they make today. And there was more risk, I guess, in the mindset of guys today, and they didn't want to take that challenge on. So I wish we could see more of our stars in the slam dunk contest, but
yes.
I don't think that's going to be the case, unfortunately, as much as we'd all like to see it. And this team will make you pay when they get chances at the free throw line. It's helped them pull ahead here today.
And for Portland, they're shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. Phillips against Bryant. Down low to stop the run, and he lays it up and in.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
The kick out to Harper. Puts up a 3. That shot off the mark. And the Trailblazers going the other way. Fleming. He's guarded by Harper. Wing shot on the way. And he hits the jumper for 2. And so it's the Lakers with it. Phillips with the ball. Kobe passes to Harper. Outside, Kobe. Game continues to evolve, Greg. Any changes in particular that you do not like?
That's a great question. I'd like to see the replay review streamlined a little bit better. I wouldn't mind a touch more physicality being allowed in the game, but as much as we tend to complain, the one thing I have learned is if you're honest, you go back, we always complain. I don't care what the era is. Nobody's ever truly happy, and I'm not going to spend all my time worrying about that stuff, partner. I'm just going to enjoy the game that we are all so fortunate enough to be able to watch.
Totally agree. Bryant in the post. He's guarded by Billups. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Chauncey Billups.
Bryant. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.